Pisces, welcome to your mid-month reading for May 2020. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, check out my information below. Send me an email and we can go ahead and set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Pisces for the middle of May 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine for their greater good? Any messages that you have for Pisces middle of May 2020 will be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. Can you please show me, Pisces, the general energies for middle of May 2020? We have the 5 of Leaves in reversed. Let's pull this too. The 8 of Leaves in reversed. Okay. I'm also leaving a link below for this month's extra based on the Magician, which is how your power will manifest itself in May 2020. In that spread, I'll show you what new cycle you'll create, what skills and resources you should draw upon, and how you'll benefit from its success. In the challenge position, we have the 7 acorns in reversed. Also check out my 2020 Sun Moon predictions. They're my playlist. My 2019s are in there also. Advice position is the High Priestess in reversed. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Page of Leaves as you move forward out of the middle of May. Okay, so what I'm kind of getting is that you really want to stop fighting with somebody. There's some kind of conflict, there's fighting, maybe snippy words are going on, and you're kind of done. You kind of want to move past it, forgive and forget, not kind of live, resent this person. You're really kind of looking at past ways of doing things, okay, and trying to free yourself from them. So looking at the same patterns that you have in regards to a person or a situation and saying, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm open to doing things differently. I'm open to changing things. I'm open to negotiating because I'm just tired. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to keep on doing this. And I feel like, it's like I said, a connection, a relationship where there's really kind of sharp words being thrown at each other and you're kind of done and you're over it. The challenge, however, with the 7 acorns in reverse is I feel like for some of you, you don't want to give up your power, okay? I feel like there's, and I don't want to say pride, but I feel like you feel like if you do this, then you're just handing everything over to the other person. If you make this suggestion and come to them and say, hey, can we just move past this? Can we talk about this or what have you? Then you're the one that's like giving into their power, and you're the one that's going to appear weak, or you're the one that's going to feel like you can back down from everything. And I think that's kind of a challenge for you because you don't want to be seen, as that person. So advice, we have the High Priestess in reverse. I'm actually getting from that to block that. Okay, so if you think that's kind of what's going to happen, or you're concerned about that or whatever, then block that kind of thought process, block that kind of inside feeling that you have, and tell yourself, no, it doesn't have to be like that. It can be a situation where I end up being the better person as a result of this, okay? But I see as you move out of the middle of May into June, you don't say anything. You have a fear of expressing yourself. So I don't really think you are going to end up saying anything as you kind of move out, because I think you're worried about this. You're worried about how it's going to look or how it's going to appear to the other person or what have you. So let's look a little deeper and see what's going on. Why is the 5 of Leaves here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the 5 of Leaves in reverse. Who is this person? What is this energy? Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Why is the 8 of Leaves here in reversed? Okay, 5 of Wands in the upright. You really have a history with this of a rivalry, a competitiveness that goes along with this person. I think that this person is cool, shrewd. I'm kind of getting that they're very much about practical things, and when they have something to say, they'll just come out and say it. They kind of see it for what it is, and I feel like this person lacks emotion, lacks empathy. for the most part, I don't even think they realize they do it. I don't think they realize how they come off as kind of cutting and harsh. They are just like, well, something needed to be said, and I'm the person that needed to say it. I'm getting like that kind of energy from them, from the Queen of Pentacles. Just like, hey, this had to be addressed from a practical sense. I'm sorry that you're bringing feelings to the table, but oh well. And I feel like this is a common thing. We have the Five of Wands here, so there's always kind of conflict with this person. It can even be conflict over money or over practical matters or things like that. It is constantly like dealing with the confrontation, because it's hard to deal with it. And this person, I get, is very competitive. Not necessarily that they want to win, but they're just kind of like, well, you know, this is it's just what they do, okay? And the fact that you bring feelings to the table has them kind of like, I don't understand what the problem is here. What exactly is the problem? So what might seem like conflict to you, to them, it's just another day. So I really feel like it just kind of escapes them. It makes no sense to them. Why is the 7 acorns here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for... Why is the 7 acorns here in reverse? Why is 7 acorns here in reverse? Ooh. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Pull these both. So you don't want to give this power away, because this person is very chaotic. They're very used to getting their way. If they don't like to hear no. Okay, that's what I usually get from the Knight of Wands. So that's a challenge. You hand your power over. I mean, it just kind of feeds that power. And the challenge is finding a balance with this person. You know, something that the both of you can kind of work on and figure out. I don't feel like it's not necessarily an option. And the King of Pentacles is here. So again, I get that this person is very cool. They're into their practical stuff. The same thing that I already said, except more so because it's the King of Pentacles. It's just, they're like, hey, this is how it is. I'm doing what I need to do. If you are going to have feelings, then, you know, maybe you don't need to be here. Like, I feel like it's that. And that's a challenge for you, because you are about trying to kind of make this happen. But I mean, this person has this constant attitude, then it's problematic. So they're telling you to kind of block the feelings aspect, is what I'm getting. Even though the High Priestess really isn't about that. Well, she can be whatever when you're reading. Who cares, right? But I feel like they're telling you kind of block that thing that you have where you know, you're reading into it, or you're being felt that you know, having feelings is a bad thing, or what have you, and need kind of block the need to be validated by this person. Who cares what they think, right? Why is the High Priestess here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Advice for Pisces. Who is this person? What's this energy? I mean, I don't think it's them saying don't be so sensitive, but just don't rely so much on what this person has to say. You're really dependent on their opinion. And I don't really think it should be that way. And the Moon card indicates to me they have stuff going on within them, and that's your card, the card of Pisces, but they have stuff going on within them that you're never going to possibly know about, so don't make it part of your problem. But then I see the 8 of Swords here, and not the 8 of Swords, sorry, the 6 of Swords, and you can come back and you can try to resolve this. It's okay to kind of do that, but this person is really resistant to change. They don't like things changing. So just realize what you're kind of dealing with and see it for who it is, and try not to let it affect you as much as it might. But here I just see you moving forward saying, yeah, it's not a really good idea to say anything to this person. I think you're just too concerned about their reaction and how it's going to be. Why is this Page of Leaves here? Yeah, you're not saying anything because you're going to be seen as the person who is speaking out of turn. Okay, you have the Hierophant here, which is the card of Taurus. So, you know, coming up with something that's just like whatever, like speaking out of turn, or you're going to be seen as the rabble rouser, the person that's like stirring things up, poking the bear. And I don't feel like you necessarily want to do that. You, with the 5 of Swords in reverse, you want to just kind of like keep the peace, I feel like. So the best thing to do is just not to kind of say anything, because you feel like if you had expressed an opinion, conflict is going to follow that, and then there's going to be a disruption in the whatever you consider home, whatever you consider your environment. It's not worth it to you. Okay, so you don't want to be the one that you don't want to be the squeaky wheel, I feel like, which is a shame in a way, but can't tell you what to do, right? Maybe you'll see this and you'll decide differently. If this resonated, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email and we can go ahead and set that up. Check out the link below for how your power will manifest itself in May 2020. Check out my 2020 Sun Moon predictions and my playlist. Check out my 2019s that are in there. Ask me a question on Instago. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.